Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel once again. This is your friend Abhishek, but not a financial advisor, and here I am with a short and a quick update on Bitcoin and what's happening with Bitcoin and what are my price predictions with Bitcoin. So as per now, as the time of making this video, which is on Saturday and at 3:47 p.m. US time, we can see that Bitcoin has now been tumbling down by 7.5%, and it is now currently trading at $19,000. So same like if we go on to Ethereum, we can see Ethereum is around $1,000. So $993 already Ethereum, and same pattern we can see is happening with all the other altcoins also. So the crypto is getting a massive hit. So now let's talk about Bitcoin, because this is the only cryptocurrency which I am currently investing in, and Ethereum as well, but nothing apart from that. So in my previous video, I did mention that I do assume that Bitcoin can fall like this leg which I drew in my last video, and I mentioned that Bitcoin can fall up to $17,000. Now we can see that this new black line which I have drawn this time, which is the 300-day simple moving average. Now guys, this is quite an important moving average, and I didn't cover this in my last video, but now I'm trying to let you guys know that this is a really important support level. Okay, and we can see that this leg which I drew last time actually indicates that we might fall up to this 300-day moving average. I have not done anything, so the same chart I'm using, I have not moved this leg up or down, so the same chart, and we can see that we are almost indicating that we might reach up to this 300-day moving average. Now why this 300-day moving average is really important, because in the history we have never broken the 300-day moving average on a weekly chart. So by the way, I'm on a weekly chart, and we have never broken this support, or we have never broken this 300-day moving average. So if we break this, then nobody can tell you that where we are heading towards. So that's why this level is a really important level to watch out for, guys. And like I said, that I would be looking in for $17,000, and that's the price where I'm willing to put a bit of money into Bitcoin. So I'm not buying right now. Like I said, I did invest small amount with all these drops, but the biggest chunk of my money is still aside, like I said in my last video as well, because I do think and I do predict that $17,000 is reachable. Yeah, so that's why I am looking in for $17,000 or $16,900, which is also a Fibonacci retracement support level. But to be honest, this is the level which we should be looking in for, which is the 300-day simple moving average on the weekly chart. And if this breaks, then guys, trust me, we can even go to $5,000 or $9,000 levels. Yeah, so looking for this support level right here, the 300-day simple moving average on a weekly chart. Please look in it for, because I do think that there is a slight possibility with all the news going on, as we can see that crypto lender Babel Finance also held withdrawals due to liquidity pressures. And guys, actually this is a really important message for all those who are investing into crypto. So if such big lenders, finance lenders in the crypto space are facing liquidity pressures and they are halting the withdrawals, and when people actually need money, then this could be a really alarming situation. Like for example, in the stock market, the brokers are guaranteeing you and giving you insurance up to 100,000 euros or 150,000 euros, depending upon the broker from each country or each origin. There is a security, but in space of crypto, there is no such security, as we can see. And even the lenders are facing such liquidity pressures. That means they don't have enough money to give it back to the holders who want to withdraw the money. And this brings up quite an important point which value investor speaks about a lot, which is investing into value businesses which you can evaluate and which are undervalued, and where you are not having such problems from the stock market, because you are not going to sell them because they are not falling by 50, 80, 90% from their all-time highs, because their people are holding up their money. The big investors, big institutions, the big hedge funds are holding up their money, because those are the businesses ultimately which will be helpful for the people who are retiring at this particular moment or this particular time, or in this year when the market is actually crashing. Of course, they can prolong this by 1 or 2 years, but they wouldn't be putting their money into such volatile assets. And this is what actually is quite a crucial point to think when you are not a risk taker and when you are not aware about the risk of investing into crypto. Such risks are there. In worst case scenario, I would strongly recommend you guys to actually get a wallet, a hardware or software wallet where you can store your crypto and not just totally be dependent on the broker or the lender where you are buying your crypto. And then there are other factors as well. And apart from that, all this negative news going on and all these negative catalysts going on in the crypto world, like crypto exchanges, Coinbase and BlockFi lay off hundreds of staff. So inflation and recession fears, these are baking into the crypto world as well, and we can clearly see this effect in the crypto world as well. The two most important assets in the crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum, are looking really shaky at this moment, and people are taking out this money. So guys, this is what is happening right now. If with the fear of recessions baking in, people are taking out money from these shaky assets and most volatile assets, because the time has come where people has to think about saving money during the time of recession, and they are willing to take out the money from such assets which are highly volatile and which don't have any fundamentals and which was overhyped based on just 2 or 3 factors, which was optimism and faith and this and that. That's it. So these were the only things which were triggering the crypto market, and all the money was going into the market, which resulted in unrealistic gains in the crypto world. Now, I'm not saying that Bitcoin has not the capability to reach $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 or even $500,000. All I'm saying is that the way it climbed up, that was unrealistic because of huge amount of money floating in the economy due to all this artificial inflation created by all the stimulus checks. So this is what I assume. And like I said, with all the negative news surrounding the crypto market and all the macroeconomic factors are baking into the Bitcoin price and all other cryptos. So this is what I think. And like I said, this is a crucial level which we should be looking out for. But on the other hand, we can see that with all these depth crosses, let's say, which are, first of all, which was the 20-day moving average, simple moving average on the weekly chart, crossing the 50-day simple moving average. And now the 20-day simple moving average actually just crossed the 100-day simple moving average on the weekly chart. So we can see that Bitcoin on any time frame, daily, weekly, hourly chart, is in the oversold region. So what I also think, what could be the other scenario, is that this leg down could be the last leg down. Yeah, now this leg could go up to $17,000 and it could bounce back from the 300-day simple moving average. But like I said, it is a possibility that it might consolidate for just 2 to 3 days. Yeah, just consolidate in 2 to 3 days and further fall down before any significant pullback. And by pullback, I means 3 to 4 consecutive days being in green. If we see that Bitcoin from any given price range is going up for 3 to 4 consecutive days, then we can assume that Bitcoin is moving up. So what I'm trying to say is that we won't have such a pattern again. We won't have a double top, or we won't have such a pattern again. We won't have an uptrend and then a pullback again. So this is what I'm trying to say, that this could be the last leg down. If we see that we have a 3 to 4 consecutive day in an upward trend for Bitcoin, that might be a possibility that we have now an upward way back up for the Bitcoin. Again, guys, I can be totally wrong, but this is just my personal assumption, and this is how I would be planning my strategy. So of course I would be waiting for a big confirmation, maybe if not 3 to 4 days. Considering the current situation, if something comes up, some more negative catalyst comes up, then we might have to wait for a full week of confirmation. And that's why I am willing to take a risk and buy a healthy amount of Bitcoin at the 300-day simple moving average, because I am pretty sure that it will reach this level. And yes, apart from that, it might bounce back, so I'm not sure about that. So I will be waiting in for a confirmation, a pretty good confirmation. The uptrend might not be that heavy. Yeah, the candles might be really small. So that is why I am thinking that we still would have a bit of a chance to bulk up on Bitcoin, whoever is looking in for that opportunity. But like I said, we still don't know how long this leg could go on and how long this downtrend could go on. But like I said, this could be the last downward trend. Whatever the channel we are following, this could be the last channel before a pull up. So guys, please be careful. And like I said, that we are having a lot of uncertainty in the market, and all the factors are pointing us towards a bearish downtrend further. Yeah, but like I said, that this is the level which we should be looking in for. And for all those holders, they should be really, who are really panicking already, they should be praying that this level of support is not broken, which is a 300-day simple moving average on the weekly chart. And that's all, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a short update, and this is what I have it for you. And like I said, keep holding your assets onto. Now, of course, in the space of crypto, buy and hold theory doesn't go on so well because it is really, really volatile. So basically, guys, if I would be thinking that one of my assets should be performing well in such situations, and if my complete portfolio is tumbling down and I don't want to lose the gains in year over year, and I want to see something green in my portfolio, I wouldn't be investing into crypto right now. For example, I wouldn't be buying and holding crypto because I do still think that it can still fall down further. So yes, I wouldn't definitely be investing into crypto because we can clearly see that crypto is not acting as a hedge against inflation or recession, neither of the macroeconomic factors. So it's clear that yes, if I am one of those guys who want to just be comfortable with my investment and don't have to look into my portfolios week over week or day over day, I would be definitely putting my money only in ETFs or fundamentally sound businesses or big brands, which are much more hedged towards inflation because either of their names or because they can pass over the cost to their consumers. So crypto is definitely not one of those assets where I would be comfortable in holding the money. But I'm not that kind of an investor. I'm much of a risk taker. So I would definitely be buying crypto, definitely at such prices for sure, because I did miss the crypto opportunity when Bitcoin was sitting at 3,000-4,000 euros. And I do remember one of my friends, best friends, like my brother, he was telling me that it's the time to buy crypto. Let's put our money. But at that time, I didn't have that amount of cash. So anyways, and I was not so comfortable with crypto because of course, limited knowledge. But now, since crypto is getting onto those attractive prices, I would definitely not miss on that opportunity. But again, to let you guys know that I am one of those investors who don't worry about what my portfolio is doing this year or next year, or holding on to the cash is the much better policy. No, I'm not one of that because I have invested a lot into real estate. So holding on to cash have yes benefited me when I wanted to buy my real estate, but now I want to invest into much of high risk or growth stocks. So that's what I would be doing. And crypto at these levels, at these prices, is becoming a bit attractive. Yes, though I would love to see Bitcoin at $5,000, $4,000 level, and then yes, I would go huge. But let's see what happens. So that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and ciao.